Fucking hell. Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to another Night of Sol Speaks Q&A session. So I'm just gonna sit around and wait for you guys to show up. Hello there. Hello, hello. That smells good. Ooh, look at the patterns. Hey guys, how y'all doing tonight, today, whatever? Yes, I have heard of Rebel Taxi a million, billion, trillion times. I am very aware of him. Me? How am I doing? I've been better. But, meh, it's not your guys' problem. Hello, hello. Hello. Warrior cats? I think that's on my list. Yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar. In a Halloween-y mood? I guess you could say that. I'm always in a Halloween-y mood. Because I like things creepy and weird. Hold on, the camera's up too high. 1 sec. I've been trying to adjust it for like 20 fucking minutes. Sorry. There, that's... I think that's better. Okay. What am I cooking? Nothing, I just have some incense burning. It smells nice. Heard of Voltron? Of course. I'm very much aware of Voltron. I can't get my camera right. I don't really give a shit about Dead Rising, to be honest. Zombies are not really my thing. I keep fucking with the camera, it just doesn't wanna do that. Hello, hello? Oh, I just noticed my Facebook thing is being cut off. What the hell, man? Nothing seems to want to work tonight. There we go. I know of Detention Air. It's on my list. You came here for Kumo? Kumo just left. He just left. I think he went to go take a poo or something. Halloween-based games for the next Sol Plays? No. I mean, I'm kind of at this point right now where you guys want to keep seeing the same thing, which is Jak and Daxter, so, you know, until we get past that, there won't really be any different games. Hi Puffy, Amy Yumi's on my list. Do I have Suicide Shop on my list? Yes. Yeah, the one back there, my Paradox one? Yeah, actually, I blew that up and got it laminated and poster boarded and shit for the convention where I wrote, read the book out loud. I know, I'm sorry, I can't stream Wind Waker because, I don't know if you know or not, but I got, what was it, 15 copyright strikes on one video because I streamed Wind Waker HD, so no more Zelda games. I know, it disappoints me as well. I love Zelda. I love streaming Zelda. Hello. Yeah, my list has over 300 recommendations. So you can pretty much guarantee that if you're suggesting it, unless it's really obscure, it's on my list. Anything mainstream is already on my list like a billion times. So, yeah. What's my favorite terrible voice acting in a game? I mean, Ape Escape is pretty bad. The first Resident Evil's pretty bad. I don't know. Yeah, I can't really think of any that have, like, really horrible voice acting. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of any that have, like, horrific voice acting. How many strikes do I have on my channel? None. I've never had a copyright strike. I've been threatened with one before on my Moral Oral review, but I've never actually gotten one yet, which is nice, but who knows what the future will bring. If it does happen and something crazy happens, I don't really have enough support to deal with it if it's a big profile thing. I am going to get Kingdom Hearts 2.8 when it comes out because I'm a tool, but I'm just gonna borrow my roommate's PS4 to play it or something. I didn't watch the new Nostalgia Critic yet. I haven't been enjoying his stuff very much lately, to be honest, so I just have sort of put it off. I did watch I Hate Everything's new Search for the Worst, though. Shark Exorcist. That's pretty funny. Who will I dress as for Halloween? I don't know if I'm going out on Halloween. I'd like to, but if I'm working, if I have a job at that point, then I won't be able to. I seem happier and more relaxed. Well, I got news for you. I am very depressed and extremely stressed out because of this job search. And also my Pocket Morty's save file got overwritten last night. Okay, here's the man you know and love. Come on. Yeah, he's the man you know and love. Come here, Mo. Ugh, there he is. He's the one who's much more popular than me. Little Kumo. He was sick this week. He was very sick. But he's better now. He's back to his old cuddly, squishy self. Halloween is the same in America as it is in Canada, but I live in Canada, so Halloween is just Halloween. Momo, everybody loves you, Mo. And you got that nice fan art. Does anyone help me make my reviews? Yeah, sometimes. I mean, about 95% of the time it's just me. But if I need somebody to hold the camera or do some off-screen work or something, then I'll usually get my mom's help or my brother. Although, my brother's not a possibility anymore because he does not live with me anymore. So, yep. Have I watched the Tamagotchi anime? No. I remember Tamagotchi, though. I know it's still a thing, technically, but yeah. My favorite Pixar movie? It's hard to say. I mean, I really like Toy Story 3. I really like The Incredibles. Monsters, Inc. Yeah, I think those three sort of tie for my favorite. I've cosplayed before, yes, as Itoshiki Nozomu from Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei. Yeah, I know about Space Dandy, and no, I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan. I don't know what... Vaporwave? No, I don't know what that is. Who drew the cartoon Sol in my thumbnails? It was actually... my original artist was Patricia Pagowski. She did a really good job, actually. Although, I haven't been able to talk to her for a while, so... I had someone redraw them, like, with the red hair part, but the base design was done by Patricia Pagowski. What do I think of Sony Pictures animation movies? I hate them. Well, hate's a strong word. I greatly dislike them. God, I am on such a Rick and Morty kick right now. Like, I did my review of it so long ago, and I just was watching Rick and Morty and playing Pocket Mortys and the Rick and Morty Rushed Licensed Adventure. Oh man, I actually had to change my schedule because I was spending so much time watching Rick and Morty instead of the thing I was supposed to be watching. Cause, man, I want more Rick and Morty, right? 100 years, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, 100 years. Rick and Morty, www.com, Rick and Morty. I know about Where the Dead Go to Die. Do I have any Rick and Morty merchandise? I do have my, here, let's see. Where is it? It's the only blue shirt I own. Okay, there it is. I do have my, Ants in My Eyes Johnson t-shirt. And, I've got I got this Rick and Morty puzzle, as well as a Meeseeks box, too, which I would set up, but it's 300 pieces and I have nowhere to put it. So, I wanted to get a Meeseeks plush as well, but I missed out on it. I'd love a Meeseeks plush, though. Because I fucking love those Meeseeks. But yeah, I'd like to get more. Viacom? No, I don't think I've encountered anything from Viacom yet. Not to my knowledge. I remember the Boondocks, but I remember not liking it at all. Yeah, I did see the Rick and Morty court thing. It was kind of annoying, but still kind of funny. Kubo and the Two Strings was really good. I just thought it had some like minor pacing and logistic problems, but like holy shit, the stop motion was incredible. I wouldn't want a Mr. Meeseeks to edit my videos. That would take away all of me from the video. That's not fun. One of the reasons I love making videos is because I get to make them. Thoughts on Adventure Time ending? To be honest, I don't care. I'm actually glad to see it ending because I think it's been extremely lackluster for quite a while. Pretty much since Finn got his arm back, it's just been nothing to me. I mean, I still watched it, but Adventure Time really just died for me. So, I don't care that it's ending at all. I don't think it's a great tragedy or anything. Do I like MMA? No. Are there any animated movies that have a style over substance love for? I'm pretty sure there is, actually. It's not coming to mind right now. I mean, generally style over substance is not something I support, but, I mean, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children is kind of a style over substance sort of thing, in that the substance is really hard to understand sometimes, but I prefer substance over style. Any Canadian cartoons that I like? Yeah. It's my country of origin. There should be at least some that I like. I remember watching Mucha Lucha. It usually came on before a cartoon that I watched on Teletoon, and I remember not liking it. Least favorite Studio Ghibli movie? Well, considering I've only seen one, and it's a really incredible movie, I can't say anything. Will I review Stormhawks? Probably not. Do I like Panty and Stocking? No. You're starting to miss the old room? Well, all the same stuff is here, it's just a different house. I like this room. It's big. Do I prefer anime or cartoons? It's equal for me. I prefer anime because of its ability to tell good stories, but I prefer cartoons because there's a lot more variety with cartoons. Anime just really sticks to these tropes, whereas cartoons, I feel they do try a lot harder to make an original concept. But there's stuff about cartoons and anime that I hate, and there's stuff about cartoons and anime that I love. What do I think about Lego Yellow Submarine set? It's kind of weird, but it's neat. I've never seen Legend of Korra, so I don't know. Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network? For a while I would have said Cartoon Network, but Cartoon Network kind of sucks ass now, so... My favorite song from Over the Garden Wall is the song Over the Garden Wall, actually. That one's great. Do I ever critique hentai? Well, see, the things that I have to critique are generally things with actual story and characters. Hentai doesn't have that, so no, I'm never ever going to review hentai. What am I drinking? It's a Slurpee. It's cream soda flavored. Do I like ASMR? No, but I can see why people like it, for sure. What do I think is the most quotable cartoon? Probably The Simpsons. to be honest. I mean, it's so many episodes, so many quotable moments. Favorite song from Steven Universe? Other than the actual, like, Love Like You complete song, it's what's called Do It For Her. That's a good song. Have I seen The Book of Life? No. Will I review the DC or Marvel animated universe? I kinda already did. I did Young Justice, just very recently. Favorite DLC from any game ever? Yeah, The Writer and The Signal from Alan Wake were really good DLC. Have I seen Sausage Party yet? Yes. It was good. I just didn't know about the whole slave labor thing going on at Nitrogen Studios that made me feel bad. Are there some cartoons that are still airing that I loved but can't enjoy anymore? Mostly Steven Universe. I mean, I was enjoying it at first, but now I just don't care about it. What's my favorite Beatles movie? I remember really enjoying the campiness of Help. It's definitely not A Hard Day's Night. Probably, it's probably Yellow Submarine, to be honest. Have I played the BioShock series? Yes, I own all the games. Thoughts on the Samurai Jack revival? I'm fucking stoked. I've said that a million times. I am stoked for Samurai Jack. What's my zodiac sign? What is my... the dog. My zodiac sign is the dog. An overused anime tropes that I hate? Fucking high school. I mean, sometimes it works, sure, but, like, every single anime is set in a goddamn high school. It's just, like, it's annoying. Tsundere is pretty annoying as well, yeah. Long monologues are pretty annoying. And, over-explanation's pretty annoying, too. My favorite Michael Jackson video? I've never really seen Michael Jackson videos, so I don't know. What's my favorite accent? Probably a British accent. British accents are sexy as fuck. What would I want for the NX if I was behind it? Pokemon Snap. Like, an actual sequel to Pokemon Snap, but for the NX. Thoughts on Illumination Entertainment? I fucking hate Illumination Entertainment with their goddamn minions and shit. They're like the most pandering, backwards, horrible millennium pandering assholes in animation. Oh yeah, that's right, fan service too is one of my big piss-offs about anime too. Least favorite animation studio? Illumination is up there. Video Brinkado is one of them too. Although, they're more of a distribution thing, but yeah. What video games without adaptations do you think would make good cartoon adaptations? Trauma Center would be a good one. Just because I could see it being really tropey anime, but also kind of fun. I think Left 4 Dead would actually be kind of good, to be honest. That's kind of the only ones that sort of come to mind at the moment. Banjo-Kazooie, I think, would be good, too. But, like, original Banjo-Kazooie, not the square-nosed one from Nuts and Bolts. I don't know who Shane Dawson is. Fucking Emoji Movie makes me puke. My favorite animation studio? Laika. I fucking love Laika. Because they're just... Sure, they don't consistently make the best things ever, but when they're good, they are amazing. Do I hate comedy cartoons? No, not at all. They're some of my favorites. I love laughing. I love laughing to cartoons. It's just I hate bad comedy cartoons when it's just not funny. What's worse, Minions or 8 Crazy Nights? Well, seeing as how I haven't actually seen the Minions movie, I'm gonna have to say 8 Crazy Nights, but that might change in the future. Do I have a PS2? Yes. I also have a PS3. Best Looney Tunes short? It's probably What's Opera Doc. That one's amazing. Are there some jokes that never strike me as funny? Not really, it's just situational. Fat jokes don't usually make me laugh. I think they're insulting and very low-hanging fruit kind of comedy. But then again, there could be a fat joke that's like really damn funny. It's just for the most part, fat jokes don't make me laugh. Do I think the Kingdom Hearts animated series should have come out? No. I think it works better as a game. If I were to write an animated film, what would I write about? I'd just take one of my already existing pitch bibles and make it a movie. I hate reaction channels. I don't like Tony Hawk's games. Biggest pet peeve? I have a lot of them, not gonna lie. Big one for me is when people say mischievous. The fucking word is mischievous. It's not mischievous. Pisses me off. When did Family Guy stop entertaining you? It never really did, to be honest. It's still kind of funny sometimes. So, yeah. If I could make a cartoon more adult, what one would I choose? Cyber 6. Just take away all that stupid cartoon sound effects and shit and make it actually the adult story that it was meant to be, and it would be good. Have I seen Blackwater Gospel? No. Favorite villainess? I usually gravitate more towards male villains, but... Oh, I love Lord Dominator, for sure. I don't know. I can't really think of any. Scariest cartoon I ever saw? Meh. Cartoons don't scare me, to be honest. Games scare me. Like PT scared the shit out of me, but I've never really seen an actual scary cartoon. There are ones that are not scary that scared me as a child because I was a child, but like an actual genuinely frightening cartoon is not a thing for me. Are there any dubs I prefer over the originals? The only one I can think of that I prefer is Professor Layton and the Eternal Diva, just because all the games I played were in English, and the movie... Professor Layton's Japanese voice actor is really good. I just don't think he fits for Professor Layton's voice. I just don't like it. Do I like Rush? No. Do I know of a YouTuber named Video Game Donkey? No. How long have I had glasses? Since I was 17. Yeah, since I was 17. Opinions on creepypastas? I've never read them. I've heard of a couple, but I've never actually, like, done them. To me, they're just, what's it called? You know, fan fiction, but stupider. Thoughts on hugs? Oh man, I love hugs. Like, I hate kisses. I despise kisses, but I love hugging. Because you can just convey so much more emotion in a hug than you can with a wet, sloppy, disgusting, germ-filled kiss. Has there ever been an animated series that I was really hyped to watch but was strongly underwhelmed? Actually, Hellsing Ultimate, the one I just reviewed. I was actually pretty excited to watch it, and I was just like, wow, this sucks ass. What made me want to live stream along with my reviews? Well, I started as a live streamer. I did live streaming before I did reviews. So, yeah. I don't drink Surge. I haven't seen Storks. Also, I don't use terms like overrated, so no, I have no thoughts on that. Same with Teen Titans, I have no thoughts on it. Yes, I know about Daigata Defenders. Look, if it's a cartoon that's mainstream, you can pretty much 100% know that I've heard of it because it's mainstream. I said I haven't drunk any Surge. I don't drink energy drinks. Energy drinks taste like piss-covered piss, and I just don't want to. Cutest anime girl? I don't know. I don't really consider anime girls cute, really. I mean, they're definitely really sexy anime girls, but cute? I don't know. Nothing really comes to mind. I'd never seen One Piece. I didn't know there was a new Spider-Man show coming out. Favorite animation style? Stop motion, for sure. My favorite Pokemon is Eevee. I love Eevee. Do I think The Simpsons has gone downhill that it's not even relevant anymore? Yes. Do I like any sports? Sort of. I like hockey. But watching hockey. I don't really like playing it. What do I think of Regular Show? I thought it was really good at first, but then after they started that whole love triangle thing with Mordecai and what's her name and CJ, it just got really tiring. Sexiest anime girl? That's also hard to say because there's a lot of them. And I mean like genuine sexiness, not just the one with the biggest boobs or anything like that. It's just like actually genuinely sexy because of strength of character in addition to good looks. Whoops. What's the worst Halloween cartoon I've ever seen? Nothing comes to mind, but I'm sure in the future there will be some to mention. Do I think it's correct that people use fandom as a way to judge a show? Not necessarily, although I'm kind of guilty of that as well. It's just because you can like something a lot, but then the fandom completely ruins it. But judging a show by the fandom it has is not fair at all. No, I don't care about Hey Arnold. I never watched it as a kid, so I don't care. And no, I mean, I've seen some of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It doesn't interest me, it's stupid, and I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, scary godmother. Do I consider myself a part of a fandom? No. I actually go out of my way to avoid fandoms. Like, I really enjoy things on my own, but I will never, like, go onto forums and post about them or draw fan art or write fan fiction or any of that shit. I mean, the closest I've ever been to part of a fandom was Adventure Time when I wrote this huge essay on about how Finn has, what is it? No. Damn it, what was it? I wrote about Finn having some sort of personality disorder. It was actually a really, like, informed, comprehensive essay about it. It's still on the wiki, actually, if you want to check it out. But yeah, that's the closest I've ever gotten to a fandom. Archer or Moral Oral? I like both, but for different reasons. I don't cosplay anymore. It's too much of a hassle. My My favorite Pixar short? Probably Jerry's Game. It's your birthday? Well, o tanjobi omedetai. What's the worst fandom ever? Well, Sonic's is pretty bad, Steven Universe is pretty bad, the Undertale one was pretty annoying for a while, but they've kind of gone quiet, at least in my peripheral vision, so, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's my least favorite cartoon cliche? I guess one-dimensional villains is pretty annoying for me. My favorite thing about Halloween? Everything. I love everything about Halloween. The best fandom? I don't pay attention to fandoms unless they're terrible, so I have no idea. My most used curse word? It's definitely fuck. For sure it's fuck. Because, oh, I'm having a party, bitch. Thoughts on Don Bluth? I definitely have respect for the things he's done, but I don't have any genuine opinion on him. I like masks. I really enjoy masks. The worst art style I've ever seen? I mean, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog had some pretty horrendous art design, but who knows what the future will bring. What's the worst live-action cartoon movie? Space Jam is one that comes to mind. Am I a competitive belcher? Oh, no, I'm not. That'd be funny, though. But, no. Do I enjoy Mark Hamill's voice acting? Yeah, I do, actually. I really like his VO work, for sure. I saw the trailer for RWBY and... God damn, yes, I will be reviewing RWBY eventually. Just not this year. There's not much of this year left, anyway. No, I've not seen Slug Terra. It's on my list. Same with Johnny Test. I have no opinion of it. I don't watch horror films, so I don't have one. Have I seen the BFG? No, but I actually read the book of it a long time ago. Am I ever going to review any of the Looney Tunes adaptations? I already reviewed Space Jam, and, yeah. Eventually, maybe. My favorite horror game, even though I can't really play it necessarily, it's PT, for sure. It's so pants-shittingly scary that I can't even play it, but that's awesome. How many butthurt fans do I think watch my show? Honestly, the amount of butthurt that I've gotten on my show is very, small. Like, it's not a whole lot of butthurt. I think the most I've ever gotten butthurt on was Symbionic Titan and the Ben 10 reviews. People won't shut up about them, but, yeah. Least favorite manga genre? I don't know. Probably sports. Sports manga don't interest me. Thoughts on nose boops? I like nose boops. They're cute. I boop my cat's noses a lot. Thoughts on needles? I'm fucking terrified of needles. Any games that I played that were a major disappointment? Like a major disappointment? Yeah, I mean, kind of. South Park The Stick of Truth was a pretty big disappointment just because of how short and limited it felt. Like, I was expecting a lot and it just didn't really give much. Favorite pizza toppings? Pepperoni. I'm pretty boring when it comes to pizza. What would I do if I was a guy for a day? I would just do what I regularly do. I just wouldn't have tits. Bring back Kumo? He's somewhere. Is there one request that I'm absolutely fed up with? Yes! Fucking Code Lyoko! I swear to God, it's so annoying. Guess what? I was watching Code Lyoko because you guys asked for it so much. Now I'm not anymore because you guys asked for it too much. So I'm not reviewing Code Lyoko. Any interest in online multiplayer games? Yeah, I play TF2. I was actually really into Call of Duty for a while when I was a shitty teenager. And, yeah, like Left 4 Dead, stuff like that. I love Kingdom Hearts, even though it's totally silly and stupid. I love Kingdom Hearts. Look, I'm gonna give you my first... Alright, for the 41 of you watching at the moment, I'm gonna give you my first impression thoughts of Code Lyoko because I don't plan to ever actually review the whole thing. It sucks. It sucks hard. Because the voice acting is... Oh my god, it's horrendously bad. Like, it's so bad I can't even fathom how bad it was. In fact, it was the motivator for my last Mini Mondays because of how terrible the voice acting is. The animation sucks balls. The CG and the 2D animation is terrible. And I hate it. I'm 3 episodes in and I hate it so far. You can say it gets better all you want, but you guys blew it. Alright? I started it, you guys asked too much, now I'm not gonna review it. So, and it sucks too. So, too bad. There you go. Favorite monster? I don't know. It depends. I like just monsters in general. Do I like Kevin Michael Richardson's voice acting? Yeah, I do actually. He's great. Was I ever good in school? No. School isn't a place for anyone who has even just slightly above average intelligence. School's the place where you learn to be a robot. It's not a place where you learn to be, smart. So, I hated school. I was terrible in high school. I dropped out. End of story. Blue Sky or Sony Pictures Animation? I hate them both, so neither. Favorite games? Alan Wake, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Professor Layton and the Unwound Future, Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Fantasy 7, sort of. That's tied with Final Fantasy 9. If I were to live in an anime world, where would I live? The Mononoke universe. I'd be bitchin'. Hey, you were right, Lyric. You were correct. Do I hate surreal? I don't know. Is that a thing? I know what surrealism is, but are you talking about something specific? Will I see Princess Mononoke anytime soon? No. I'm not planning to review any Studio Ghibli movies on my channel because of copyright strikes and all that. If I had a chance to work on a cartoon currently airing, which one would I work on? Rick and Morty, for sure. Definitely. What's the best reboot? I hate reboots. So none. My favorite anime studio? I was gonna say Madhouse. It's probably Shaft. I like Shaft a lot. I love South Park, although, to be honest, this current season of South Park, I think it's probably their weirdest one. I don't really like the story it's telling. Have any of my fans gotten me to hate them? There aren't any of my fans that I actually truly hate. It's just some of the things that my fans do are pretty annoying. Thoughts on fourth wall breaking? As long as it's done right, I think it's funny. Like, Rick and Morty has amazing fourth wall breaking. And same with Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei. But when it's, like, with Sonic Boom and Sonic X, the fourth wall breaking, it just sucks ass and ruins it. I don't do clipless reviews, so I have to show clips from the thing I'm reviewing. Yes, I've heard about Mr. Enter. I've heard he's kind of a douche, but I don't know. I don't watch his videos and I don't know anything about him. If I end my cartoon? What cartoon? Do I think fourth wall breaking and plot can go hand in hand? That's a good question, actually. You know what? It's hard to say. It's a very tricky landscape to tread when you're doing fourth wall breaking, but I think as long as it's done with, like, a lot of care, then yes, you can still have a very good, engaging plot and still have fourth wall breaking too. What's the one movie I was looking forward to seeing this year? Kubo and the Two Strings, which I already saw. That question only works if I actually had a friend. What do I do to keep myself awake while editing? Just don't fall asleep. I don't drink coffee. Sometimes I have caffeine if I'm really tired, like Dr. Pepper or something. But generally if I'm really tired, I'll chew gum. I can't fall asleep if I'm chewing gum. What can ruin a fourth wall joke? There's a lot of things. Attitude, respect, timing. All this kind of stuff can ruin it. It's hard to explain, though. Detention error is on my list. How long does it take for me to make a review? So, let's just say at this point, I had already finished watching the thing I was going to review. So scripting is Monday. Tuesday is film, record, skeleton, ADR. So basically putting together the shell of the episode, all the live action footage, all the voiceover, all the special effects. Okay, so making the shell of the episode. Wednesday, or if I'm not feeling well, or I'm, for whatever reason, Thursday, is the splicing and final checks day. So putting together the footage from the thing that I'm reviewing, and then doing final checks on everything, and then upload. So basically Thursday at 4 a.m. is my deadline. 1 second, Hannah wants in.
Hey baby. Come here, Fergus. Oh, baby.
Oh, she's already grumpy. Look, we got both of them here today. But she's already grumpy, it seems. Okay. Milo's Murphy Law, you know what, it's good so far. It's funny. The only thing is that with Weird Al playing Milo, he's good at it. It's just I don't hear a character. I just hear Weird Al. Because Weird Al can't do voices. He just always does his own voice. So, yeah, I mean, I can see the concept getting pretty tired, fairly quickly. But you know what? As long as they keep at it and find new ways to make it funny, then I could see it being really good. Hannah, she would probably beat those dogs up. She's very, territorial. Would I adopt a dog? Probably not. I don't think my cats would appreciate it very much if I got a dog in the house. Does my cat punch people? No. Ugh, yeah. Fucking Inspector Gadget movies. I remember watching the first one as a kid, and it was... Even as a kid, I thought it was terrible. Do I like tacos? Yeah. Tacos are good. Am I scared of guinea pigs? No. Would I like to visit the USA? Well, I've been to the US. I think the furthest out I've been is Seattle. You know what? The United States is in such a bad situation right now that I honestly think it would be like stepping into a minefield. I think I'm good. You know, I don't, other than for conventions, I don't think I'd want to go to the US. How do I feel about the constant whining from cartoon fans about the announcements of certain shows ending this year? Well, I wouldn't call it whining necessarily. It's kind of annoying, yeah, but it just shows that these people care about these things, and I guess that's kind of admirable that people really enjoy these cartoons. You know, it makes me happy in that way, but yeah, some people are just kind of annoying about it. Do I like waffles? Yeah. Thoughts on diversity in cartoons? Oh, I'm not even gonna get into that. Like, you don't even want to hear... You don't want to hear my thoughts on that. My favorite hockey team was the Vancouver Canucks. But then they, what's it called? They almost... Fucking Hannah. They almost resulted in me dying twice. So, no. I don't really like the Canucks anymore. What would I do for a Klondike bar? I'd go down to the store and I'd buy one. Do I like pancakes? Yes. Do I think it annoying when people complain about the Cal art style? No, people just need stuff to complain about. What's my favorite show that I reviewed? Gravity Falls. How do I feel about some voice actors being the opposite gender from the characters they're voice acting? Who the hell cares? You know, if they're right for the part, they're right for the part. Who cares what gender they are? Ever thought of doing another crossover review? Yeah, but not right now, for sure. Don't have the time or the energy, and no one wants to do it. Do I think that the cartoon... Hannah, don't chew my fucking poster. You already ruined it, and it's limited edition. Go on. Sorry. I haven't watched Harvey Beaks. I don't have any thoughts on Ghost in the Shell. Yes, Hannah B is cute. You already asked if we could do a crossover, and I told you no, okay? If you keep bugging me about it, then the answer will always be no. What video game would I like to see as an animated series? I already answered that question, so I'm not going to re-answer it. What's my favorite type of bread? Garlic bread. Yeah, when Hannah B wants to get my attention, she chews my posters. It's really annoying. It's... Okay, the way you spell her name is like this. That's how you spell her name. What's the most depressing movie ever? Probably Hotaru no Haka. So Grave of the Fireflies. Favorite Japanese food? Ramen. Will I get Breath of the Wild? Yes. Even though I probably shouldn't. Favorite cartoon crossover? I hate cartoon crossovers, so none. Although actually, there's that one part in Rick and Morty where there's like 10 portals on the screen and then like a coffee cup and a pen and scissors fly out of one of them and they're actually from Gravity Falls. That's the best kind of crossover. If I had the choice to work for an animation company, what would I pick? Either Laika or Bardell Entertainment. You know what's funny? I actually applied for a job at Bardell. They were doing production assistant jobs. But apparently you get paid like shit for a production assistant job. I don't like sushi. I love the Paper Mario games up to Super Paper Mario. I have no thoughts on the MCU. It's not a thing I care about. My least favorite Zelda game? Other than the obvious ones like the Zelda CDI games, probably Spirit Tracks is my least favorite. I seem happy today? Seriously? I'm in a pissy mood. Yeah, I like Super Paper Mario. It's not my favorite, but it does have some very enjoyable aspects of it. Thousand Year Door is the best, though. Sticker Star sucked ass, and I'm not sure about Color Splash or whatever it's called. Would I rather be lost in a desert or at sea? What's an anime that I hate but everyone else likes? I don't know. Any guilty pleasure games? Not really. I try not to have guilty pleasures. Out of the Jak and Daxter franchise, which game is my favorite? Probably 3. It's the least melodramatic of them. I mean, Jak and Daxter 1 isn't melodramatic, but it's stupid. Would I do a Facebook live stream? No. Roger Rabbit or Cool World? Roger Rabbit. How much would it cost to buy my glasses? That's creepy. That is a creepy question. I mean, I spent like... I think the frames were free, but the lenses were like $200 or something. I don't know, I can't remember. Have I? No, I haven't read Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, but I saw that stupid movie. Yes, I have seen some Ralph Bakshi films. I've actually spoken to the man himself, and he is a super nice guy. He's funny, too. What's the most personal info I'm willing to give out? Pretty much just my name. That's the most personal info I'm going to give out. I don't have any thoughts on Dragon Ball. I don't like Dragon Ball. It doesn't interest me. I'm tired of being asked about it. Have I ever met any voice actors? Yeah, at one of the conventions I went to, the voice actor who plays Spike on My Little Pony Friendship is Magic was there. And I kind of just went up and was like, hi. She's like, hi. And that was it. Enjoying my slushie? Yes. Yes, I have seen Wreck-It Ralph. I love Wreck-It Ralph. I don't have a favorite genre of music. I just kind of like whatever. What do I think of John Crispolucci? Not much. I mean, I respect what he tried to do, but apparently he wasn't very good at keeping deadlines. He also made The Ripping Friends, which was a pretty ridiculous show. I don't know. I have respect for anyone who's a cartoonist. Yeah, you're right. I can't even give one iota of a fuck about YouTube drama. It's so fucking stupid. What show did I do voiceover for? On YouTube, it's called Nemi. Nemi animated series. I play the main character, Nemi. Overrated Disney movie? I don't use the word overrated, so I don't know. What's my favorite restaurant or fast food place? I don't know. I don't really have one. Dude, YouTube drama is so stupid. I don't have guilty pleasures. If I like something, I will stand by it. My favorite character in Kingdom Hearts? Probably Riku. I mean, it's kind of Terra, but I liked Terra a lot more when I was a shitty teenager. So, I guess it's Riku. Maybe, possibly. I mean, I do want to see what happens with him for sure. Do I hate it when people talk about copyright infringement drama? Well, seeing as how I've done it myself, it would be pretty hypocritical to, say that I hate it, but not really, no. Am I with another channel like Frederator? I'm still part of Channel Frederator's network, but I can assure you I am leaving them in March. God damn it, the thing with YouTube drama is that it's just a bunch of idiots just trying to get views. Every time you talk about this stupid drama, it just perpetuates more drama. So, yeah. Just, the best thing you can do is just ignore it. Am I okay? I'm kind of pissed off right now. I don't know who either of those people are, so I don't know. Do I feel some cartoons are too full of drama? No, I'm never opposed to drama. I mean, it depends on how it's handled, but yeah. What are my thoughts on the Final Fantasy VII Remake? I'd like to see some more of it. I mean, it's just kind of been really quiet about it for a while, but I would, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited for it. Favorite brand of chips? Doritos. Regular Doritos kinds I really like. What do I think makes a good villain? Vulnerability as well as power. If a villain can be vulnerable and still be powerful, that's what makes them super interesting. Okay, well, I do not like Five Nights at Freddy's at all, so yeah. What's my favorite gen in Pokemon? Considering I've only ever really paid attention to first gen, I'm gonna have to go with first gen. Played any Western RPGs? Not really. If they do remove the bath scene from Final Fantasy VII, you know, the whole gay sex thing, who cares? Alright? The video game industry is different now. If they have to remove it, then they will, and people are gonna bitch about it, and then they'll stop bitching about it. It's just, I can't even, I'm so tired of people bitching about stuff. So it's just, if they take it out, they take it out. If they leave it in, awesome, great. But to be honest, I don't really need to see 4K high-quality gay sex in Final Fantasy VII, okay? Seeing it, like, polygonal and implied was fine. But seeing it, like, actual legit... Seeing this guy have really, like, big gay sex with a bunch of dudes in a hot tub. I don't want to see that, okay? I would like to see the whole cross-dressing scene for sure, but the gay sex in the bathtub thing, I think we can leave that to polygons and just implying that it happened as opposed to actually showing it. Like, I don't need to see this guy all naked and having gay sex, okay? I like Cloud. It's not explicit. That's the thing, is it's all cut to black, sort of implied that he had gay sex with a bunch of dudes in a hot tub kind of thing. It's funny though, for sure. It's one of my favorite parts of the games. But, yeah. Oh my god, I remember Delta State. Holy shit, I don't remember anything about it, but yeah, that name brings back memories. Yeah, it sounds familiar. Do I play Overwatch? No. My least favorite Final Fantasy game that I've actually played? Final Fantasy II. I remember, and I mean the actual legit Final Fantasy II, I just couldn't get into. What's my favorite weapon in Jak and Daxter? Oh, the yellow gun with the ricocheting bullets. That's the gun I use in Jak 3. That's the one I use all the time. I can't use anything but that, really. Has a game ever shocked me while playing it? Yeah, a couple times. For sure. What's the most forgettable cartoon that I've seen? I don't know, I forgot. Final Fantasy VIII does have some really shit aspects of it, but I think that if you look at it a certain way, if you have a certain attitude towards it, then it becomes better. It's hard to explain, but yeah. What's the one cartoon character I'd like to murder? Oh, there's way too many that I'd like to murder. What did I like better as a kid, YTV or Teletoon? Both. I liked the same amount of shows on both networks. Can a show be good and forgettable at the same time? No. I mean, if it's good, then you're not going to forget it. Thoughts on Nickelodeon? They've done some stupid shit, but meh, every network does stupid shit. No, it's fine. I totally understand why people wouldn't enjoy Final Fantasy VIII. I just don't like people that write it off completely because it's different. It's like, so what if it's different? I mean, there are some genuine parts of it that are terrible, but I feel there's just enough in it to be good, sort of, kind of. It's hard to explain. I sort of have a weird love-hate relationship with that game. I do remember South Park. Any upcoming series that I'm looking forward to? Not really, to be honest. I don't feel like there's much to look forward to lately. Okay, it's 8:30 now, so anyone else got some questions, comments, anything like that? Now's the time to say it. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 13 sucked pretty hard. Have I seen Duck Dodgers? Like a long time ago I did. Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. What can make me want to come back to a bad movie or show? Nothing. If it's bad, it's bad. I'm not going to want to come back to it. Ugh, I just didn't like Final Fantasy 13 because of how fucking melodramatic it was and the characters all sucked. The only one who was actually kind of interesting was Fang, and that's mostly just because she was super mega hot. But other than that, yeah, it's just... Final Fantasy 13 was balls. Okay, I think that's good for tonight. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Next week will be another Sol Plays, viewer-voted one. So, I will see y'all next week. I'm just gonna say that tomorrow's review does have some technical problems since some of my lighting equipment broke before I could film and I couldn't get it replaced. So, some of the picture quality on it is not very good. I did the best I could to fix it, but just keep that in mind, it doesn't look very good. I put a disclaimer on the video, but yeah. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the review tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all next week. Bye, everyone.